Please welcome SVP and GM, Commerce Cloud, Salesforce, Michael Affronti.
All right, good morning, everyone. How are you guys? Didn't you all want some disco music at 9:30 in the morning? So some of you may not know this, but I was a DJ for 12 years. Back in the day, I had frosted blonde-tipped hair, and I spun a lot of old-school house music. So when I met John, and we said, what can we do to make the keynote a little lively? I said, let's go back to our roots. John was also a DJ, so how about a hand for John, spinning some great tunes for the morning? All right, well, it's wonderful to see you all, and I'm going to start with a very good tradition at Salesforce, but something that means a lot to me. I want to say thank you. So if you're a customer in the room, can you raise your hand for Commerce Cloud? All right, if you're a partner, hey, let's give me a hand, yeah. If you're a partner, amazing, yeah, excellent. And how about Commerce Cloud team members? Any team members in the room? Yeah, there we go, all right. Well, thank you all. You make Commerce Cloud so special, and I just feel really fortunate to be a part of this incredible group. So thank you all for being here. We're going to talk today about something really important, that we are at the beginning of a new era of commerce, and it's being led by our customers. So we found through our research that 1 in 3 customers will leave a brand that they love after just one bad interaction. So my biggest pet peeve is when I have a bad experience with one of the brands that I love, like when my favorite airline delays me 6.5 hours getting to San Francisco the week of my big keynote. Not that that happened. But then the next day, I get a promotional email that says, hey, you should buy this vacation package. And it feels really disconnected from the fact that I just had that bad experience. And the product manager in me makes me think, well, the marketing department is not sharing data with the service department. Has anything ever happened like that to any of you guys? Something like that? Yeah. It can really tarnish your perspective on a brand. But then the data is the second piece of this new era. So does anyone know what a zettabyte is? It's 21 trailing zeros after the number. So that's the amount of data that was created by our customers in 2022. It's an incredible amount of data, so much so that the conversations we have about commerce with our customers often start with, what is your data strategy to actually ingest and use this? But the most important thing I'm talking about right now to CEOs is, what is your AI strategy in this new era of commerce? How are you going to use it to create an incredible customer experience? So, you know, they often say what got you here won't get you there. Has your parents ever told you that, or anyone, right? We think that is very true now. The old playbook for commerce, it really doesn't apply anymore, right? I was at the Commerce Next event in New York City last week, and I was talking to one of the incredible chief digital officers at one of the luxury brands we work with. And she said to me that thanks to AI and data, that her company is finally able to deliver the true omni-channel experience they've been searching for over 10 years. I find that incredible. Like, we're actually able to do it, to deliver what customers want, buying on any channel, storefronts inside of Instagram, WhatsApp, you name it. Digital experiences that are personalized at a one-to-one level. And what's perhaps the most cool is that we're having this conversation with customers in manufacturing, in healthcare, and consumer goods, and of course retail. But the thing we like to say now is that commerce is for everyone, right? And I think that's really important. Okay, so we know what's happening with data, we know what's happening with AI, and what's keeping companies from connecting that customer experience and from giving them that elegant, personalized behavior, right? It's a tale, unfortunately, as old as time. It's siloed systems, disconnected data. It's marketing not talking to service, no one knowing what I left in my cart. It makes it really hard to deliver it. But you also have the problem of trying to use the 21 zeros worth of data inside your company, and that means that you're challenging everything you know about security, privacy, and trust. So how do you bring them together? Can anyone guess what my answer is going to be? Oh, boy. It's Commerce Cloud, right? That's why you guys are all here. We are so excited to share with you today the new Commerce Cloud platform, just named the #1 commerce platform in the world 8 years in a row. So congratulations to everyone working on Commerce Cloud. Our customers are seeing an average increase of 29% in their online revenue using the new Commerce Cloud. My colleagues today are going to show you how we fuel growth with the power of trusted AI, how we personalize at scale with harmonized data, and how we sell on every customer touch point, which is something only Salesforce can do. Now, I've been building software for over 20 years, and one of the things I love the most about my job is actually working with the product and engineering teams. I know you guys are back over there, to build some of this cool innovation. So I don't want to give all the thunder to my teammates. You guys want to geek out with me for a second? Can I show you something really cool? All right, cool. I want to show you my favorite product that we're launching this year, the Commerce Concierge for B2B customers. So I got my man JC and Pei over there on the demo booth. You guys give them a hand. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set a little context. I am not the handiest person in the world. And as my wife will tell you, if something breaks in our house like an appliance, I usually take the broken part or a picture of it. I drive straight to Home Depot, and I walk into the store, and I find someone with an orange vest, and I say, please help me, right? Is anyone like that, or are you guys all super handy? Okay, good, I'm not alone. So the thing about that experience that's really amazing is that customer service agent will do a few things. They'll take me to the right shelf, they'll help me find the right part, they'll suggest a replacement that maybe makes this happen less frequently. They'll do things like cross-sell me on things that may make more sense to own in the portfolio. That's the value of going and talking to someone in person. So what I'm about to show you is how we're enabling that one-to-one personalized digital concierge experience, if you will, digitally. Okay, so check this out. So imagine that I own an apartment building, and I have an air conditioner that breaks. So like I said, I take a picture of the part, and I go set about trying to find a replacement on the manufacturer's website. So I go to Cirrus, and I start browsing around. So if anyone's ever had this experience on a manufacturing website, it can be pretty daunting to try to figure out what is the part that I want to replace, right? So what if there was a different way? So I tap the WhatsApp logo at the top of the Cirrus website, and that starts a conversation with their new service bot, powered by Commerce Concierge. So what I do is I tell it my problem. So I'm going to type that in, servicing some air conditioners, and notice there's a few wires that have been worn. And I actually send the picture of the broken part. So now Commerce Concierge kicks in. Text and image recognition, look at what I wrote and what I posted, and help find the appropriate product in the catalog. But it also notices, based on my IP address, that my location is experiencing a heat wave. So it suggests a replacement that's more durable for that seasonality. I also have an open PO with this account, so I'm able to add this part to that order. So I say yes. Remember that cross-selling moment in the store? Now we can do that digitally. Based on Data Cloud, it knows that I bought a power inverter a couple of months ago, so it automatically suggests a replacement based on the time I've had it, along with a 15% off bundle. Our surveys and our data indicate that a promotion at this moment has a higher chance of conversion than just offering the part. So I say yes. That gets added to my account, I get a tracking number, and it gets charged to my credit card. So all of that happened without me having to go to the store and ask for help, all through WhatsApp, all online. Isn't that pretty cool? All right, now I'm going to show you very quickly at a high level what you just saw. So the Commerce Concierge is actually a set of components from the Customer 360. It's actually the Commerce Cloud platform, things like our payments, our catalog, our promotions, all of our microservices on the Customer 360. But it also uses the digital engagement platform from Service Cloud to talk to WhatsApp. The GPT layer is our Einstein Trust and GPT layer running underneath everything, and Data Cloud stores my purchase history and my buying patterns. So that's what you get when you buy the new Commerce Cloud. You're getting Commerce Cloud plus a little Service Cloud plus some Data Cloud. This is the power of the Customer 360 powering Commerce Cloud, and something that only we can do. Pretty cool, right? All right. So this is not our first rodeo with AI. We've actually been building AI features for over 12 years. We've launched over 60 features dedicated to AI that have generated a number of scenarios that lift revenue for our customers. Last week's Cyber Week, check this out. We did a 1.4 trillion predictions on behalf of our customers, with an average increase across our portfolio of $335 million in revenue. This is not science fiction AI. This is real impact to your top and your bottom line. And very proudly, we're doing this in 84 countries around the world with customers in every industry, from our heritage and retail and consumer goods to areas like high-tech, manufacturing, communications, health and life sciences, and even groceries. There we go, one more. There we go. We're going to show you today how we think we're going to give you commerce superpowers with the new Commerce Cloud platform. And I'm so excited to have my team members join us today to show you how you're going to simplify your merchandising, scale your customer experiences, and grow revenue everywhere across your platform. And we're going to wrap it up with an incredible story from our great customer, Pirelli, and they're going to talk about how they're using Commerce Cloud to grow and advance their business with their customers. So it is my pleasure to kick off the first of our superpowers with my friend, where are you, Kem? There you are, Kimberly Gong, who's going to take you through how you're supercharging your merchandising. Kem, over to you.
Great. Good morning. Welcome to Dreamforce, everyone. My name is Kimberly Gong. I'm the Vice President of Product Marketing on Commerce Cloud. I'm delighted to be with you today. You know, earlier in my career, I was in your shoes. I worked on marketing and merchandising in e-commerce. I ran promotions, I wrote product descriptions, I did it all, and I know how hard it can be to launch great experiences that drive customer engagement, that drive revenue, all while sometimes doing it with tools that are a little bit more challenging to use. What we find is that merchants spend more than 20 hours on average of their week on manual tasks. And I think we can all agree that their time could be better served on more strategic parts of the business if you had the tools to help make you faster, to make you smarter. Well, guess what? I'm excited today to introduce a lot of new innovation coming from Commerce Cloud. It's really exciting. That's going to help everyone in this room move faster, be smarter, and optimize your business. We have Commerce Setup. We are streamlining the path to get your site live by 91%. So we have reduced the path to clicks. It's amazing innovation that's going to help you get live faster and start making money. We have Einstein Copilot for merchants. This is our intelligent assistant that is going to help you grow and optimize your business at every stage of your journey with commerce. And lastly, we have Return Insights for order management. We know that returns can be a pretty costly part of your business, and Return Insights is going to give you the intelligence and actionable data that's going to help you minimize those returns. So do you want to see it all in action? All right, yeah, let's bring John and Pei back up to the screen, and we'll take a look at our demo. So remember we saw Cirrus, the B2B manufacturer that Michael showed us before? Well, they're interested in launching a new B2B storefront. And so I'm going to show you how you're going to do that faster than ever with Commerce Setup. So we're going to click Start Selling Online. And from here, we can just create our B2B store. And for everyone who is selling internationally, this is for you. Because now, just with a couple clicks, you are going to be able to choose the language and the currency that you need to use to sell internationally. It's never been easier to launch a global site. So let's click Start Selling. And from here, we can then set up our store name. And then on the right, you will see something new. This is Commerce Copilot for merchants. And this is your guided setup flow that's going to help us understand what we need to do next so we can get live quickly. Let's add our products. So from here, once we add our assigned products to this store, I see that I don't have any product recommendations. Now, for anyone who has done this before, I have, you know that product descriptions are a little bit challenging because you're trying to optimize for SEO, you're trying to make sure your keywords are going to be found in search, and on top of it, it's just really time-consuming. So how can we get smarter? We can do it with Einstein. Now with generative AI, we can automatically create product descriptions in one click. Isn't this amazing? I cannot tell you how much I wish I had this available. Imagine how much more productive all of your teams are going to be when they have this at their fingertips. But we're not stopping there. We need to brand our site and make it look amazing. So let's keep going and get that started. Now, regardless of whether you know exactly what you want your site to look like or you're searching for inspiration, don't worry, we've got you covered. So you can either upload an image or you can start from a URL. It can be your own URL, so you can mirror a site, or it can be a URL of a site that you just really love. And Commerce Cloud is going to pull in that data, text, format, colors, themes, and start to build an amazing preview of what that site looks like so that you can get started so quickly. So let's finish our brand setup. Let's get that activated, and let's take a look at our storefront. All right, guys, this is amazing. This is a storefront we have built so quickly. Here's our products. Here's our quick order. Here's our categories. It's all branded beautifully. And the best part is it's built on Salesforce, so it's natively connected to sales, to service, to marketing, so you can meet your customers wherever they are. Now, we aren't stopping there. We know that we also need to help all of you in this room grow your business, and Einstein Copilot for Merchants is there for you. So check out these new goals and recommendations that Einstein is recommending. They're recommending I take a look at how I can increase conversion rate with order return insights. So why don't we dig into this? Now, on average, merchants who sell online see up to 15 to 20% of returns. That can be really expensive. And so we are trying to give everyone in this room the tools to get smarter. And what Einstein Order Return Insights is going to do is pull in all of those catalog items that have more returns, and we're going to, with one click, just analyze why are we seeing those returns. And you can see that Commerce Cloud is going to aggregate reason return codes, customer comments, any reviews, and bring it all into one dashboard that I can see. And so the best part is that Einstein is also recommending that I update my product descriptions based on the customer comments and the feedback that we've gotten. So you can see we can see those new recommendations, and with one click we can accept them. We are bringing in new information. We are making this a cyclical process so that you no longer need a data science team to guide you on this. You have tools at your fingertips to get smarter and optimize over time. And this is how we are bringing AI to every merchant so that you can grow your business. Pretty amazing, right? All right. Well, we just covered quite a bit. What did we just see? We saw how quickly and easily you can get your commerce store set up with Commerce Setup. We saw how you can use Einstein Copilot for Merchants to optimize your site, to grow, to bring in all of those amazing goals and recommendations to help you get smarter about your business. And lastly, we saw Return Insights for order management to help you minimize returns and maximize revenue. So we know the journey doesn't stop there. These are just a glimpse of the innovations we're bringing to you. Now let's talk about the customer journey. And to tell us more about that, I couldn't be more delighted to bring on to the stage my friend, colleague, SVP of Commerce, Luke Ball. Luke?
What's up, Cam?
Hey.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Luke Ball. I'm on the product team of Commerce Cloud, and I'm really excited about what the team has been working on. I'm really eager to show it to you. Now, what Kem just showed you was amazing. We got a commerce site up and running really quickly with the tools that Einstein gives us, right? But every commerce practitioner out here in the audience knows that getting your site up and running is the starting line, not the finish line, right? That's when the hard work really begins. You've got to create amazing customer experiences. You've got to make them feel personal to your customers, right? 61% of customers feel like a number when they come to a brand. That's not going to create return business. That's not going to maximize cart size, right? So what do? We need to personalize those experiences and do it at scale, right? And again, Commerce Cloud has the tools you need to do it. We've got Commerce Intelligence. This is a brand new product that's just about to come out that's powered by Data Cloud. So we can harmonize data from a whole bunch of customer touchpoints. I'm talking about transactional data, I'm talking about clickstream event data, I'm talking about commerce data, Service Cloud data, all in one place. When you get that data all in one place, you can get really rich insights and take action on those insights like we never could before. We've got Composable Storefront. I'm going to show you some really cool stuff we're doing with Composable Storefront. Headless isn't just for programmers anymore. I'm going to show you that. And we got some new tricks up our sleeve with Generative Page Designer. All right, let's take a look and see what this looks like. Now, I'm going to start with the consumer experience. I personally live across the bay in Berkeley, California. And if you live in Berkeley, you can drive one of two things. You can drive a biodiesel or you can drive an electric vehicle. I'm getting an electric vehicle because I'm a bit of a techie. And I can get the car, but I also have to get the charger and all that stuff set up in my house, right? No small feat. I'm a little more handy than Michael maybe, but not an expert by any means. Now, I went to Cirrus a few years ago to get a solar rig on my house, right? And so I know the brand, I trust the brand, I've done business with them before, and I feel that they're the type of people who are going to have the charger I need, right? So I go on the site, I scroll around a little bit, and actually right there, electric car charger, that looks cool. Let's click in there, and I can see it, I can pick my color. Let's scroll down a little bit, I can see it in 3D. This is kind of cool because I can imagine what it looks like in my garage, right? I can kind of mentally move in furniture, as they say in real estate business. I really like that, but I know that the charger alone is not what I need, right? You got to hook it up to the house. You got to like do electrical stuff. I need a power coupling, probably a flux capacitor. I don't know. Luckily for me, Cirrus has bundled that all together for me. So I've got all the tools I need. And furthermore, they're giving me a 10% discount, which is pretty cool, pretty compelling. Maybe I get this before next payday. However, you might notice a couple of those items are actually out of stock. Womp womp. That's a bit of a bummer, right? Like, I can't buy those right now, but I can add it to my wish list, so I'll do that. And then I'll go about my business. I'll browse the interwebs. I will look at, I don't know, Reddit or whatever Twitter's called now. And, oh, look at this. I got a little push notification. Cirrus is reaching out to me. Something's happened. So let's click in. I got a text message, right? So Cirrus is telling me that those items are back in stock. That's great. But not only that, they doubled down. They want my business. They want it now. They're giving me an additional 5% discount on top of the 10% that I already got with the bundle. That is killer. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to jump on that. So let's click into the link. And what do we see here? Cirrus has pre-populated my cart with that bundle that I saved for later, right? Pretty cool. And I can scroll down. I can see, of course, all the usual payment information, but then shipping. This is kind of cool. I could do standard shipping. I could do 2-day shipping. But I also have Walmart Go Local here. Now, that's new. What this is the power of the Walmart fulfillment network right here made available to every single Commerce Cloud customer to do same-day delivery, to do that last mile. You can take advantage of all the fulfillment infrastructure Walmart has already built and give that to your customers. I keep scrolling. I can pay how I want. I could do Klarna to buy now, pay later. I could do PayPal. I prefer Apple Pay. That's my personal favorite. So I pull that up, zip zap, pay with my face, right? My favorite payment method. And then that's off to the races. So pretty cool, right? My order's in there and tracking. Now, for all of you merchants out there, all you developers out there, you're like, that's cool, but that experience is a lot of work, right? Too good to be true. You just showed me a bunch of magic. Let's pull back the curtain and understand what's required to make those experiences work. So we're going to start here in Page Designer. Who uses Page Designer? Who loves Page Designer? All right, yeah. All right, so when you think about Page Designer, you probably think about SFRA, right? Maybe Site Genesis. Did you know that Page Designer, our drag and drop tool to manage your B2C commerce site, also works with Composable Storefront? Did you know that? That means if you're using PWA Kit, our React.js front end that's backed by APIs, you can now have this drag and drop interface to manage your site experience. I think that's pretty cool. Does anyone else think that's cool? That means that it doesn't just have to go to your developers to make enhancements to your site, right? A merchandiser can do it. Somebody can drag this in and make it their own. But there's also a new thing in here. See that Einstein assisted component? I don't even know what that is. Let's check that out. Let's drag that onto the page. Okay? And Einstein has popped up as a blank component here. And Einstein on the right here, there's that Einstein Copilot before that Ken was showing you. And Einstein's actually suggesting some things I can do. I could type in what I want and sort of make a component to order. But Einstein says here I could build a component for my product detail page that shows a product bundled with 3 other items. I like that. Let's just click on that one. I'm lazy. Let's just do the one that's presented to me. Right? I'll name that Bundle and Save. Who doesn't like to bundle? Who doesn't like to save? And bada bing, bada boom, Einstein goes to work and builds that component for me. So that component was built to order based on the conversational interface that we saw there in Copilot. Now, in a former life, I was a front-end coder. So I don't know if I believe that it just made that thing. So let's click into the code tab and see what happens there. So we can actually see the React code that Einstein generated to create this component. And I, a human in the loop, can override it, can change it if I see fit. Right? So I could change the grid layout, I could change the text on the add to cart button, whatever. That's totally in my power. I actually like it just fine as is, so let's go ahead and publish that. So there we can see how Cirrus created those amazing websites with those bundles, those smart bundles. But remember in the consumer experience I showed you, there was that back in stock part, right? That cool notification. How do we solve for that? Well, enter Commerce Intelligence. This is a brand new product coming out from Commerce Cloud. As I said before, powered by Data Cloud. So we take the commerce data, the service data, the marketing data, the clickstream data, the transactional data. We harmonize that all together, and we can use that to create insights. But not just insights, actionable insights. So here we're looking at something that normally up and to the right is good when you're looking at a chart, but up and to the right is not good if you're looking at your abandoned cart rate. That is a bad thing, as we say in the business. All right, so, but I noticed up top, Einstein wants to tell me something. I got a little notification badge. Oh. Let's click on that, and Einstein Copilot is back. You remember those goals that Kem showed you before? She wanted to get those cart return insights, maybe increase revenue. Well, something's happening in commerce intelligence that is working against my goals of increasing conversion, and that's abandoned cart. So Einstein, tell me more. All right. So as we know, abandoned cart is negatively correlated with conversion. Like, that's pretty basic. But Einstein actually has some suggestions about what we can do about it. He's not going to leave me hanging. Einstein's got my back. So I can create a promotion. I can create a return to stock notification. Let's start with the promotion. All right. So Einstein's looked at our site traffic, looked at our business, says, actually, if you added a targeted email with a 20% off coupon, we think we can actually reduce your abandonment rate by 8%. That's pretty cool. 20% is a little steep for my blood. Let's lower that number down a little bit, but otherwise it sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Let's lower that down. I got to watch my margins right now. 20% is a little rich, but 5% is pretty good. Remember, I already gave him a discount with bundle and save, so let's chill out, Einstein. All right, so let's activate that promotion. Super easy. All right. Then also there was that notification. So how do I even get started with that, Einstein? I have no idea. All right. So further reducing abandonment rates by 5 to 6% is if we send a notification. Now, you can send it with email. You can send it with text. Einstein actually can do both. Let's do both. Why not both? Right? All right. So Einstein, let's do that. Now, Einstein's going to go ahead and create, just like those product descriptions, just like some of those other things Kem showed you, Einstein's going to go and create those back-in-stock notifications. I can click into those and review them. I trust Einstein pretty good at this point. So let's go ahead and activate those notifications. So there you have it. You just saw how with the power of data and the power of Data Cloud, we were able to get rich insights, take action on those insights, and turn those into workflows that are going to serve our customers and create personalized experiences. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I think so. All right. So what did we just see there? There's a lot of innovation that we showed, right? But we saw a composable storefront. That's PWA Kit, the composable storefront, right in Page Designer. Drag and drop tools to manage what was previously a developer-led experience. We had generative Page Designer where Einstein was making components to order for me. That was super cool. I love that. And then Commerce Intelligence, giving us rich insights from Data Cloud. I know I've said that a few times. It's an important point. And then taking action on those insights with Einstein Copilot. All right, but we are not done yet. My friend and colleague Akshatha Rao is going to come up and show us how we can further grow our business and scale out that revenue. Akshatha, what is up?
Thank you, Luke. Good morning, Dreamforce. My name is Akshatha Rao. I'm a director of product within Commerce Cloud, and I get to speak about the most critical topic today, and that is growing revenue. About 74% of customers expect the exact same experience they get in person on online and digital channels as well. And this really is great because digital channels allows us to bring in automation, allowing you to free up time from your employees so they can focus on the most critical tasks. With order support, service reps are more productive. They have access to customer information, order data, order history, and all the tools they need to resolve issues around orders as quickly and as efficiently as possible, all within Service Cloud. And with Pay Now, you can take payment anywhere your customer is. Think of all the complexity that comes with setting up a complex payment process. It's really hard setting up the payment gateway. And Pay Now simplifies all of that. And lastly, with Reorder Portal, your sales reps are more productive by creating personalized Reorder Portal to cater to that 61% of digital buyers who prefer ordering products online and self-serving or digital channels. So a lot of cool ways to grow revenue. Who's excited to see more demos? We have tons of innovations this set. All right, so please welcome back John and Pei back on the demo desk, and let's jump right into the demos. All right. Now, sales can come with some pretty manual tasks. Some of them are easy, but some can get very repetitive. Things like creating reorders for your customers. So how do you stay on top of it? I'm going to show you how you can stay on top of all your tasks and drive revenue and productivity using tools that are directly embedded into the apps that you know and you love today, Sales and Service Cloud. Here's a view for one of our sales reps, Brooklyn. And Brooklyn starts a morning in sales engagement. She sees a to-do list on her left, and one of her tasks in her to-do list is to create a reorder for her favorite customer, me. I manage a couple of properties which have air conditioning that are constantly running out. So I'm constantly in the need to create reorders for my air conditioners. So let's see how easy it is for Brooklyn to create a personalized reorder portal for me. Now, instead of starting an email thread or a text chain, all Brooklyn has to do is select a contact from my account, and a draft email is created to be sent in my preferred communication channel, email, using Data Cloud's recommendation. Now, this email is pretty good, but we've seen a lot of such emails. You know what I do when I usually get emails like this in my inbox? I tend to ignore it, because it's not relevant, it's not personalized. So let's have Einstein Copilot for Sales personalize this for us. Awesome. Look how much better it is already. I still feel like this is a little bit long, so let's shorten it. And with Einstein Copilot for Sales, we use CRM data to ground the content so that that email message is so much more personalized and relevant to you as customers and to your customers as well. Let's then send this over to Email Composer so that we can get this email out. Awesome. And just like that, our email is sent. Let's now look at what that experience looks like for me as a business buyer. Now that email that we sent a couple of minutes ago is in my inbox. It's personalized, so let's open that email. Let's take a look at it. It's personalized. It's in my preferred communication channel. And what's cool is it looks like it's asking me to start a reorder for my product. So let's click on the reorder portal link right there. Now, this bit here is my favorite bit about the entire product. All of the products that I usually need around this time of the year is already pre-filled for me. I no longer have to browse through the products to think about which parts are compatible with my air conditioners, or call into your sales and your service reps. I don't have to do any of that. I mean, where are my sales reps in the room? Think of all the productivity gains. You no longer have to have the back and forth with your business buyers. It's automated, it's pre-filled, and it's simple. How amazing is that? All right, so from here, let's start the reorder. I can do cool things like scroll up and down and even edit quantities. So let's select 50 of the relay replacement wire. This is how you know that the demo is really happening, because it always tends to go wrong. All right, so let's select the 50 of the relay replacement wire. And let's click on Continue to start the checkout process. Now, checkout with Reorder Portal is super, super simple, because my shipping method and my preferred payment method is already pre-filled for me, because the Reorder Portal connects to my Salesforce account. I also see a section here which is asking if I need professional services installation. I mean, we're installing parts on my air conditioner, so I absolutely need help. I mean, clearly, we're not very handy within Commerce Cloud. So let's select yes, and let's also select ACH as our preferred payment method, and click on Place Order. And just like that, our order is created, and looks like our technician will be here on Friday. Now, a few days pass, and our technician is here on the job site. He assesses the work, he runs through a couple of safety measures, he gives me a quote for the services, and he finishes the job. And now it's time for me to pay for the services. And payment is a breeze, because our field service technician here has the Pay Now service embedded in his field service app, which means all he has to do is click Tap to Pay, and the Pay Now service shows up, allowing me to bump phones or tap my card to pay for the service. I mean, it's not as cool as paying with the face like Luke did, but isn't this still amazing? You can take payment anywhere your customer is. I love that. All right, now if you're anything like me, you probably are wondering how we built all these cool experiences. So let's jump right in. Here we are in Experience Builder, and the Reorder Portal, it was built using Experience Builder. And with out-of-the-box designs and templates, creating and publishing a site is super simple. All I have to do is drag and drop components I need, like reorder past orders, and hit Publish. And that's it. I have one last cool thing to show you. I've spent over 7 years on Salesforce platform, so seeing screens like this truly gives me joy. I'm going to wait for joy. Yeah. This screen gives me joy, for sure. And that is the Reorder Portal is powered by Salesforce Flow. That's the same Salesforce flow you've used on other products like sales or service to customize things like case management or bots and so on. And that's the same Salesforce flow that runs trillions and trillions of transactions. And because Reorder Portal is powered by Salesforce Flow, if you want to customize it to do things like maybe adding a 30-minute delay to accommodate for buyer's remorse, it's as simple as dragging and dropping an element and hitting save. Super easy. It gets even better. That Pay Now experience that we saw embedded in the field service app, that is powered by Salesforce Flow as well. Which means if you want to customize how you receive payments, or customize the payment screen and embed the payment link in another app, or even do things like creating a QR code for payments, it can all be done with clicks and not code. And that's how you use connected CRM to bring commerce into your sales and your service experiences. So we saw a lot of cool stuff, cool ways to grow revenue. Quickly to recap, we saw how our sales reps are more productive by creating personalized Reorder Portal to cater to those digital buyers who prefer self-serving ordering products online. And we also saw how our field service technicians were able to take payment anywhere the customer is. And with that, we've shown you how Commerce Cloud can simplify merchandising, scale one-to-one experiences, and help you grow revenue all on the Salesforce platform. Next up, let's look at how Pirelli brings digital to a 150-year-old tire manufacturing company. And to take us through the Pirelli story, please welcome on stage Kelly Tucker, CMO of Commerce Cloud.
Great. Thank you. All right, can we get another round of applause for all of the innovation that you just saw? Come on, get some energy. Okay, so I have been at Salesforce for 10 years. This is my 10th Dreamforce. And I have never seen so much innovation come out of a single cloud. So if you work on Commerce Cloud, can you stand up? Can we get a round of applause for all these incredible folks that make Commerce Cloud the #1 solution? Thank you. All right, so like I said, this is my 10th Dreamforce, and there is no better way to celebrate a decade than to get the best part of the keynote, and that's to talk about our incredible customer success. And today, we've got Pirelli. But before I bring the leadership team up on stage, I want to take a moment to get you a bit more acquainted with Pirelli. So can we go ahead and roll that film?
We have a lot of challenges and opportunities. Pirelli is like a 150-year-old startup, 150 years of history, passion, and emotion. Fully Italian, based on different cultures and different needs.
It is not only about tires.
The environment and the needs of our customers are changing.
The next era is power of data.
Data is the foundation of every digital transformation.
Dealers, consumers are always asking for more digitalized solutions.
Innovation is part of the DNA of the company.
And we use Salesforce
For our strategic partnership
in our business transformation journey.
We introduced an integrated omni-channel platform at a global scale. All this data into a single source of truth, safe, reliable, and with up-to-date data.
Being a customer company means to have the needs and the expectation of our customers in the center of the strategy and transform this data in new information and services.
Of our dealer, of our sales rep, of our management.
The dealer is our physical interface, and the Tire Club Plus is our digital interface with our dealers. Thanks to Tire Club Plus, built on Salesforce Commerce Cloud, our dealers are able to provide the right tire to the right customer at the right moment.
They are working better, and they are working happier.
We partner with Salesforce to implement this new way of work. Salesforce is not only a platform, it's an ecosystem. It's all about relationship and trust.
We are preparing the company to the needs of the future.
AI, data, and CRM. Now it's up to us
To create new businesses, new services, to anticipate the needs of our customers and all our stakeholders in the road to sustainability and the high value, high performance.
This is the power that Salesforce is giving to us.
Amazing. So I love that Pirelli, they claim, or they are, a 150-year-old startup that continues to lead the industry with incredible innovation. Actually, Pirelli started in Milan in 1872, and from day one, they have set the standard for product excellence, all with a passion for innovation. So it is no surprise that they are a trailblazer when it comes to their online experience. Now, 10 years ago, you saw in the film, they launched Tire Club. This was their B2B sales platform. And then in 2019, they partnered with Salesforce. They wanted to reinvent the entire buyer experience for their dealers and for the first time, their end users. They believed it was important to build trusted, deeper relationships. So they were able to bring incredible modern insights and expertise and capabilities into the platform. Today, their dealers and end consumers, they get live inventory availability. They get real-time delivery monitoring, all with a beautiful user interface that makes it easy for anyone to use the platform. And this year alone, Tire Club is projected to sell 1.4 million orders across their 25,000 dealerships all around the world, setting record sales productivity, record revenue, all for their business. And I'm staring at the incredible leaders who have made this happen. So I'm honored to bring the leadership team up on stage to talk a little bit more about the how behind the success. So I've been working on my Italian pronunciation. So we have Pier, Paolo, Tamma, the Chief Digital Officer, and Andrea Moneta, right, the head of IT sales, marketing, and CRM. Welcome to the stage. It's incredible to have you, and congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so how did I do with my Italian pronunciation?
No, it was very good. Very good. No, that's fine.
My GM, he's actually Italian, and he said to use my hands, but I didn't feel like that was authentic, so I decided not to do that. So again, congratulations on all of your success. I'll start with you, Pierre. So what I love about your story is 150 years, you guys have been truly leading the industry when it comes to manufacturing. You've built incredible, beautiful products. But I think what's most unique about what you do is your business model. So can you explain to the audience a little bit more behind your business model and how transformation is really helping ignite that?
I'll try to explain in few words why the business model of Pirelli is so successful. So we are a pure tire consumer company, and we work only with the premium and prestige car maker, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin.
The cheap cars.
The cheapest. We co-design tire for their car, specific car model and version. And this gives us the visibility of the cars that they have to produce for the next 3 to 5 years. And once these cars go to the market, we are able to follow them and to know where the demand for the first replacement cycle will arise in the next 3 to 4 years, and then the second replacement cycle will arise for the next 3 to 4 years. So each time we co-design a tire for one of these car makers, we got the visibility of the next 10 to 12 years.
Incredible.
And this gives us the possibility, using data, using solutions like Salesforce, using AI, to understand where we have to produce to be more effective, where we have to distribute our tires, and where we have to get this demand, and which tire we have to sell in each territory. That's why we started this digital transformation to empower our business model.
That's amazing. And you talk about the data. So I love, Andrea, in the film, you say, the data is the most important part of any strategy. You can't unlock amazing AI unless you have data. So can you share with the audience a little bit about how you think about your data foundation and some of the early successes you've seen?
As Paolo said, data is fueling our digital transformation overall. And at Pirelli, we aim to take data-driven decisions across all the organization and across all the processes that the company has. And that's the reason why, as part of our digital transformation, we introduced a single data lake that is consolidating all data that Pirelli is managing into a single source of truth, which is secure, reliable.
Which is the dream.
And
everybody wants that single source of truth.
Yes, I think, And this, it's been quite hard to do, but this is supporting all our business processes right now. And thanks to the integration with Customer 360, we're now able to unlock a lot of new opportunities, especially in the sales domain. Because if you look at the B2B sales process, and I think that many people in the room can resonate about that, is quite a complex process. It involves several touch points, but also many stakeholders are involved into the process. And on top of that, as you said at the beginning, we have thousands of points of sales across the globe.
Yeah.
And everyone is different. For example, in US, we have big distributors, while in Europe, we have mainly retailers. So they have different needs. So our ability to provide a personalized experience to them is key. So thanks to the data lake that we built and the Customer 360, we have been also able to change the way our sales rep work with new ways of working, and they have data-driven. Their operation is supported by data, so they can provide a tailored offering to our dealers across the globe. But also with TarClub Plus, also the dealers are benefit from this CRM plus data plus AI, because we're bringing this power directly to them, so they can benefit from increased profitability, because they're able to buy the right product for the right customer at the right time. And last but not least, I just want to add one more thing, that a data foundation, a solid data foundation, is key also when we talk about generative AI and adoption of large language model, because this will speed up the adoption of such technologies and working with Salesforce in a secure, reliable, and accurate way. So this is why I think it's very, very important to build this in the company.
That was such an incredible story. I hope you guys are comfortable sticking around. I know there hopefully will be lots of questions for you guys and how you've been able to do that. Quick last question, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Did you like the show so far?
Yeah.
Did you like all the innovation?
Yeah.
So how, with AI, data, CRM, how are you thinking about bringing that into Pirelli for the future?
As Andrea was saying, we are already using AI in supporting to sell the right product to the right time. To the
is right tire to the right product, to the right customer at the right time.
Yes.
That's your motto.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we are moving forward. We are using generative AI, start using, to make the interaction between us and our customer more simple, more natural. They can ask in a natural language what they need, and we can provide based on the big data and the AI what is the best choice for them. But furthermore, we are working together with our sensorized tire and the AI to create new business model, both for car makers and final consumer. And you will see very soon on the market.
That's incredible. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming up. Thank you for coming to Dreamforce, and incredible success.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you guys, so we are almost done. Now, we promised an electrifying keynote, did we not? So look at our GM, Michael Affronti. He is riding in style with this amazing, are you on e-bike mode?
I'm on e-bike mode, yes.
How does it feel?
This thing is awesome.
And look at those. It's outfitted with amazing Pirelli tires. Now, my legs are a little bit tired from walking the hills in San Francisco. So as much as I would like to take that home, we should do a giveaway, don't you think?
Oh, no, I'm going to keep that. Yes, we should give it away.
We should do a giveaway. I didn't know how to answer that. But we're going to give it away. So at Salesforce, we are not just about celebrating customers like Pirelli. We love to celebrate amazing success. But we also love to celebrate our Trailblazers.
Absolutely.
Because our Trailblazers are the admins, the developers, the doers. If you are a Trailblazer, can you do a woot woot? Come on, louder.
Good to see you.
All right, that's pretty good. So we are going to celebrate one incredible Trailblazer today. This Trailblazer is a prolific contributor in our Commerce crew. Oh, I have to click this slide. We have an incredible Commerce crew community. He is prolific. He's always on answering questions. He also has his own YouTube channel called Salesforce Mojo, helping make it easy for anybody to take all the innovation that you just saw, plus, and bring that into their companies to make their businesses better. He also, in his spare time, he is a volunteer teacher at a university in Yucatan, Mexico. And he is teaching the next generation of digital commerce leaders. So without further ado, I'd like Shane Smythe to stand up and get recognized for the amazing work that he's done.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for the community. So can we take a quick selfie?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Because we're gonna post this.
Get in here, man.
All right, ready?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go, awesome.
Amazing,
Yeah.
one round of applause. Again, thank you so much for being such a critical member of our community. Now, if you want to meet an expert like Shane, or if you are an expert and you want to join an incredible community of voices to learn from, learn with, network, I encourage you guys to phones up. There's a QR code right there where you can easily join the community. And with that, let's pass it. You want to take us home?
I'll take us home.
Let's
do
take
it.
us home.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Shane. Congratulations again. How about another round of applause for our Trailblazers? Yeah. Thank you, guys. You know, so I want to just also thank you guys for celebrating 2 very important milestones for me personally. One was to have a DJ playing at a Salesforce keynote, check. And the second was to ride in on a bicycle, check. So that was really interesting. That thing is amazing. Thank you, Pirelli, for all of your support. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed seeing how we're giving you new superpowers with Commerce Cloud. And everything you saw today is available throughout the next couple of months, as you saw on our release chart. Simplify your merchandising, scale your customer experiences, and grow revenue everywhere. Now, there is a ton of stuff that we couldn't even fit into the keynote, like the work we do with our incredible partners, Accenture, Capgemini, RafterOne, the partnerships we have with FedEx, and all of that content and incredible demos are available at our campground booth. So I highly encourage you to come down to the campground, check it out. My team and I are going to be there throughout the day and tomorrow, showing you demos and incredible ways that you can use the commerce portfolio. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys for joining us this morning and starting Wednesday with us. Have a great Dreamforce and a great rest of your week. Thank you.